Sanjo Che here, people, bringing you this week's review of Gundam Build Divers. Of course, this week we'll be covering episode 5. This may be a short one, honestly, but be sure to rate, comment, subscribe as per usual. Episode title this week is The Holy Land of Perisia. Perisia, I guess that play on words are, reference to Persia. Nah. But getting right into it, episode 5. Honestly, first impressions, it's about the same in quality as the last week's episode 4, if not a bit less, probably like a 5 or 5.5, honestly, because the basic plot of this episode is really that Riku and company go to Perisia, which is apparently this section in GBN where a lot of skilled Gunpla builders gather to showcase their work. So they've essentially gone there to actually sharpen their Gunpla building skills since they're lacking at this point, obviously. There they run into Ayame, this ninja looking girl that we see in the opening, and Shahryar, who's the #1 Gunpla builder there. And that's basically, and they run into some trouble with some people who have been using mass divers in the area. So that's basically the basic synopsis of the episode. What I'd say though is that while we did get some good tidbits in this episode, such as some more character development for Riku, again making him into a more interesting and solid character, well, as far as this show goes, at least. The episode didn't really feel all that. It felt really meh. It didn't really feel engaging. It didn't really grab me, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I mean, art and animation wise, it was pretty decent. The choreography for the fight towards the end was okay, but nothing too. We've had better in previous episodes, honestly speaking. And yeah, like I just wasn't feeling this episode all that much. It's honestly a 5 out of 10 for me. Honestly, it's okay, really. That being said, as per usual, since it's a Gundam build series, I should make note of the references. It was cool seeing Cerebi being piloted by Shahryar towards the end. More Gundam 00 references, of course. And I guess it's only natural since our protagonist is using a suit from 00, so yeah. Sorry if I'm not really too much into this episode, but yeah, really and truly, you can't really blame me at the end of the day. What I will also say though, in terms of what's positive about this episode, getting more about the mass divers, little hints here and there are probably not even hints, but those little showings of characters using mass diver, as well as the scene at the end where we see the hooded guy give a new mass diver to this unknown character. So it seems like this episode was more so building up, or just building tension in a sense, but not in a very engaging way, I'd say. It is cool by the end that Riku and company decide to form a force together, and by the looks of the preview, we'll be introduced to the fifth member, or the last member of the protagonist squad by the end. So yeah, there's that. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. As I said, not the most entertaining episode in the world, not much to dissect. While there was some character growth and some stuff dropped here and there about the underlying plot about the mass divers, by just showcasing them in action as well as the scene on the end, there's not really much to dissect in this episode. But anyway, Sanjo Uchiha, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought. Boruto reviews will be coming back to the channel. I know the last review I did was episode 41, I believe, and I did a video on, I believe at the time it was the problems I felt was, what was the problem with the Boruto series. But with the Chunin exams, the movie retelling of the with the movie retelling essentially underway since episode 53, and this week I believe we're going to episode 56. I believe it's time I start up at reviews. The pacing of the retelling has been pretty good so far. I haven't had much problems, but I'll talk more on that in the review tomorrow. Anyway, Sanjay Uchiha, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.